Hey guys. Ooh, ooh. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so what? I'm 6 minutes late. I'm sorry. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Can you see me? Right back. All right. Hey, hey. Is it too bright? Is the light too bright? I'm already light skinned. Don't need nothing lighter. All right, guys. It is 7:07. I'm on a few minutes late. Let's see. Who is here? Hey. Mrs. Riggs, Jessica, hi. All right, Georgia Casas. All right, Terry. Okay, you don't have to wait for your stamp to show up to join my JourneyShip session now. Just want you to know. And you can't hear me, right? Can you hear me? Just a thumbs up or a hi, something. Can you hear me? Hey, Shay. Okay, so that's saying yes, you can hear me. And then that's your next plan is to join the JourneyShip session, right? Okay, great. Hey, 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 what's up, y'all? I wanted to get on today because um I wanted to. And 2022 is like right around the corner. It's a couple days away. So I knew that if I waited till tomorrow to do this live, that some of you probably would not be here because you would be out celebrating. Ouch. New Year's Eve. So I wanted to celebrate with you guys tonight. So kind of let's talk about some, and I wish I could get some of you on to actually talk. I'm gonna have to work on that. Um, definitely have to work on that for 2022 because I would like to have interactions with you guys live as opposed to chat. All right, so thank you. All right, so for 2022, I'm just thinking about like goals. Like, what is your goals, for 2022? I don't really make New Year's resolutions, right? I'm gonna lose weight, like would be at the top of my list every year. And yeah, that hadn't happened yet. So I'm not even putting that on my list. I'm just gonna say to live good, stop procrastinating. Like that's not a New Year's resolution. That's just something that I've already started working on, like doing affirmations. What's some of put in the chat what's some of your things that you're gonna do for 2022? Let's see. Anybody said anything yet? Hey, Miss Mom G3. Is that girl mom? Like you got three girls? Is that what that is? I'm reading y'all chats here. So much better to do it, get your business started. So what kind of business? Is it the notary business? I mean, what type of business are you wanting to do? Georgia's my next plan. All right. So while I wait for y'all to type what your plan is, you see my I'm already ready for my Journey Ship 2022. First class is January 5th, starts Wednesday, January 5th. I'm so excited about that. I'm hoping people like really want to invest in themselves and learn how to present these documents to these signers and don't just get your notary stamp and just try to figure it out when you get to the buyer's home. Just really want you to be educated so you can hit the ground running, make a first impression on those title companies, those sign-in services that you're going to be working for. Um, I really do. So hopefully some of you guys will join a journey ship session this year or 2022 um, so that you can be better at your craft, right? Whether it's mine, anybody else's, invest in your education. If you have not done so already, really do invest because it means a lot more to you. You appreciate what you're doing more. if you have a better understanding of what it is that you're even doing or supposed to be doing. All right, let's read some chats here. All right, notary mobile signing agent. 60,000 for the year, exercise consistently and more time. I love that. Yeah. 60,000 is doable. 60,000 is doable. You're going to be working, but it depending on your market area, right? So if you want to make 60,000 as a signing agent, it's doable. I made over that. So you can do it. If you're in a market area where they're paying more than 85, $90, per signing, you could you can really make more than 60,000. So um once you really, kind of get the feel of doing your signings, I would reach out to, title companies in your area, because that's where you're going to actually make your money, right? Because they're paying 150, 250. Yeah, it just depends on your market area, what they're paying, but they do pay more than the signing services. But trust me, most of my work comes from signing services, and I've made over that 60 grand. So you can do it. It's attainable. I want to hear about it, Jessica. I want to hear about it. I live in Virginia and I'm going to start my ROM business in January. That's mine. See my board behind me? You see that wait, right there. Wait, right there. RON. Ron. That's my board. I want 10,000 subscribers by April 3rd. That's my birthday. So if you are not a subscriber, I know it's only 15 of you guys on here. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. And you guys don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Because I need this to go through the algorithm so I can get my money. All right, so I got my sign-in service for 2022. I'm working on that. Ron, my journals that I want to do, an ebook, and I am a multimillionaire. It is capable. I really believe in writing down what it is that you want. Some people like vision boards. Some people like I do affirmations every day now. I just started doing this. Maybe it's like it hasn't even been a month. I've been doing it, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm always I procrastinate about a lot of stuff, but that is something that I have been consistently doing. I get in my car, like I am a millionaire. I am driving my Range Rover Sport right now. I live in this particular area in this subdivision. Like I'm like you gotta call it like claim what you want. I'm telling you, you gotta claim it. All right, let's see here. Are there any books that you can recommend? To be honest, Um, have you already, Miss Hamady, have you already taken the NNA exam? Because if the study guide is going to help you, right? If you pick the middle or the large package for the NNA, you get a downloadable one of these. They used to give them in book form. I'm so glad I got the book form. But you see, I have my little tabs on there. I be in my books. I study. But this study guide, it helps you because you may not be able to really see it that well, but they put little notes in here for you, give you like documents and stuff like that, and tell you the key things to actually look for. So this is the Notary Signing Agent Study Guide. Um, and this loan source document book gives you um, a bunch of, it shows you like all the documents, kind of gives you an overview of like what the document is. You have closing disclosure. You probably can't see, not light, it's not good. So you have all these documents in here that'll help you get started when you first start. Now, if you've refinanced your home, just recently bought a home, sold a home, you have your paperwork. That's a good place, to study. But as far as like any other like books, no, I don't really have any notary book recommendations because I haven't read I haven't read any of those. Don't tell the author stuff. All right. Farron, start my notary business in Middle Tennessee. Where? I'm in Middle Tennessee. Okay. Make sure you get you a Google business page when you do, because I get a lot of calls, especially for Lebanon. I get a lot of calls out there. I want to stop holding back in 20. Yes, you got to let it go. What it like? I know the answer. I'm gonna write it down, but I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper. But tell me what holds you guys back. What is the one thing that holds you guys back? I ain't gonna waste a whole piece of paper. I'm gonna write it right here on this piece of paper. All right, I got mine. I'm gonna show you in a minute what holds you back. Nolensville, Brentwood. Okay, yeah. I'm in that area all the time, Farron. What's holding you guys back? Come on, it's 17 of y'all in here. What's holding you back? And I only have 7 likes. Come on, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Knowing the next steps, fear of making a mistake. Yeah. What else? I'm gonna get a couple more and then I'm gonna show you what's on my piece of paper here. The unknown, fear of the unknown. Hearing no, Jessica. What do you mean hearing no? Like when you try to market to title companies? Is that what you mean when you say no? Because that's the worst thing that can happen to you. When you leave, you still gonna be Jessica when you walk out of there, right? Believing I can. Oh, yeah, rejection. Okay. Not knowing where to start, hearing no, rejection. I agree. Knowing the next step. It's hard to find someone. It is hard to find somebody. Yeah. But this is what out of all the people that I mentored, the questions that I get, I have mock signings that I do, people who join my JourneyShip session. That is the one thing that they say they have. What'd that say? Can y'all see? This light sucks. Fear. Fear is the one thing that is holding people back. Fear of what? When you get in front of the signers, you're afraid of what? You're afraid because you don't know what the documents are. You don't know how to present them. They're going to ask you a question. You're not going to know how to answer it. Is that what you're talking about? Let me see if I get any yeses in there or no. Monique, okay, you're currently studying. What are you studying? I've had some hasty interactions with both sign of service and direct title and feel like they are quick tempered. D, you do have, I don't know why some title companies, escrow officers, I don't know why they have this disposition with notaries. I don't know if it's because they know how much we make and maybe they're not happy about how much we make, but none of those deals can close without a notary notarizing those documents. So they do have most title companies have the in-house notaries and they don't really pay them anything. They just pay for their notary stamp and then they're just required as part of their job to, close on those loans. So I don't like that. But it's true. They sometimes they do. But at the end of the day, you go into that title company with your positive attitude and say, "Hey, I'm Michelle. I am a mobile notary. I'm here to see if we can partner. I know you may already have a notary that you're using, but if they want to go on vacation, they get sick, I would be happy to, step in for you. Or if you have a client that can't come to your office and you need me to drive to them, again, I am mobile. I am willing. Here are my credentials, right? You're gonna have your folder with your notary journal, your notary certificate, your bond, your E&O insurance, your background check, your W-9 so you can get paid. You're gonna have all that ready when you walk in there, right? So where's my notary bag? Downstairs. Shoot. But I have a folder that I put everything in. It's pretty much like this, that I have my credentials in. And actually, this is the folder. But see, I have my notary stamp, I have my background, I have everything right here. But I have a pretty folder, so when I go to title companies, it's really pretty, and I just hand them the whole folder, and then they can keep it. For their files. So you will and can get callbacks from things like that. Like somebody is like, okay, I'll put you in the file, and when I need you, I'll call you. And that was in April. And then I think in November, they called me. They were going out of town, and I ended up closing 4 loans for them while the main person went out of town. So, it works. All right, let's see here. Monique, what are you studying? JC. I am just starting. I'm a notary signing agent, setting a goal to get 5 to 7 signings a week in Maryland, looking for ways to get more signings. All right. So, and you're signed up for several signing services. One of the things when we talk about signing up for signing services, don't just sign up for every signing service that you come across, right? Because not every signing service is going to be in your area, right? This is sad to say, but before I became a signing agent, the person who I first came in contact with, I was like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. How do I get started? And she was just like, sign up for 100 signing services. Well, you can't just, I mean, you can sign up for 100 signing services, but you're probably going to waste about 8 hours doing that because most of them don't even work, don't even have business in your particular area. But me saying it's sad to say that there's going to be notaries and signing agents in your market area, that you may come across, and they're not going to tell you what signing services they work for because what's going to happen is they're going to look at you as their competition. And it's so sad. We should really help and, want to help one another. And a lot of times we don't. And it's just so sad. So when you become a signing agent, you help somebody, just like me. I have my neighbors down the street. I have, like I have several people in my immediate area that I help. And I tell them what signing service I work for because what God has for me is for me. You can't take my signing. My signings are already allotted for me specifically. So I don't worry about that. So when you become a notary signing agent and you start working and somebody else wants to, become a signing agent, help them because it is hard to find somebody. And 5 to 7 signings a week is not, I mean, if that's your goal, because I do that a day sometimes. So if that's your goal, that's great. I think that's very doable, 5 to 7 signings. Yep. Miss Mom G3, do you listen to Les Brown? He says that all time fear is false evidence appearing real. I'm gonna make me a t-shirt that says that. False evidence appearing real. I like to have a better understanding of the business, and that's why I'm here. I need to get out of my comfort zone. Yes. Sometimes we are in our own way. It's really not that hard. You learn the basics of the documents, and I'm telling you, you learn the basics of the documents and you'll have it. Right now, the loan documents, hoping to start loan signing by February. So you're afraid of the loan documents. Do you have documents right now that you use? The workbook and the study guide can be purchased on the National Notary Association. The study guide is downloadable. I don't know if they sell the downloadable, but I know they sell that book. I think the book is like $42 dollars. What are your favorite signing agents? Shay, are you saying what are my favorite signing services to work with? Um, some of these are platforms, signing, order. The closing exchange is not really my favorite, but they will take a newbie in a minute because they don't pay a whole lot. But the closing exchange is definitely one. Signature closer signing, oh, the closing exchange. For new signing agents, Notary Go. All right, so there's a couple, and I put in the chat for you guys. Um, that are good to work for. I'm finding it difficult to find a Ron mentor in Virginia and have been afraid, but I don't care at this point. I'm going to that jump out. The closing exchange, if you sign up for them, they have a great training video on Ron. It's awesome. I haven't completed it yet because that's on my 2022 list, but I'm going to go through the closing exchange and just go through it's a free video, right? They just show you how to do Ron, right? Because they're going to need Rons eventually, if they're not already using them. Yeah, we should start a notary guild with all kinds of information per state. I'm sure somebody has. All these people out here nowadays. Um, all these people out here. All right. So for 2022, yeah, studying the documents from the loan signing training. So I'm familiarizing myself with the language and the terms. Yep. So if you have access to the National Notary, nationalnotary.org, you can go and download those terms. They have notary terms. Um, oh, wait, what is this? Oh, what? Okay. Um, I can't. Can I add attachments? And I can't add attachments on a live, can I? Mm-mm. Okay. No. Create a poll. Okay. Do you prefer using Apple products? Everything I have is Apple. I have an iMac, a MacBook, an iPad, an iPhone. But if you were looking to buy equipment to work with a brother printer, especially this dual tray one, you want to probably get a Windows-based laptop, or whatever Windows-based operating system to use because Mac and this brother, this dual tray, I'm having issues. A lot of people have issues. And I'm not about to, I just go ahead and print legal and letter and then put them back together because I go through every page anyway. So it's no problem for me to print all legal and then, print legal and letter and just put it back in order by using the PDF sorter on notaryrotary.com. All right, let's see here. Do you prefer? Okay, JD, signature closers owe me money. Do you have a number I can call? The number they provide. I have never had a problem with signature closers. Ah, sorry. I've never ever had a problem with signature closers in my payments. But that's why you have to use that notary gadget. I'm gonna tell you, because you can keep up with all your money that way. Signature. Let me see if it's a number on here. They have a fax number. Have you tried this? 677-7462. I would email them at your it's called post closing. It's POST. I would email them at closing. Oh shoot, it's supposed to be post closing at signatureclosing.com. Have the file number and let them know you haven't got paid. Um, yeah, I've never had a problem with signature closers not paying me. Now, I don't know the situation behind that. I don't know if it was you went out to the sign-in, and it was canceled and you knew about it prior to going, or I don't know what happened that could have maybe caused them not to pay you, but definitely ask them about it. Jessica, I have the brother 6200 DW. I have 27. Where is it? 2750 DW and a 2390. I think it's a DW. I have three printers. Actually, I have four. I have four. But I use those two, which is a 2750 and the 6200. That's the dual tray. The 2390 is the one that I have in my car with me. Um I need to put the 2750 in the car because it has but I have a portable scanner, so it doesn't matter. So when you're thinking about, doing like a mobile vehicle, like if you want to put everything in your car, um, you may want to get something. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay. So you may want to this is part of a 6200. This is actually the top part. But you may want to get something small, and they have the ones that's smaller, like this, to put in your car, and then just get you a portable scanner because these are just very light. They're small, compact. So if you have a small trunk, you can put something small like this. But I would get the one that's kind of like half this size. I don't know what that model number is. But that's the fourth printer that I have. All right, guys, come on, hit that like button. There's 24 people in here. I only got 13 likes. Somebody hit the like button. Um, the scanner I have is a Epson 580. I forgot what I would show you that, but it's in my car. I keep that. I have a printer, my scanner, my printer. Have a big old crate with a bunch of FedEx and UPS labels and a bunch of paper. Um, I don't keep extra pens in my car. I keep them in my notary bag because I don't want them to freeze out or get too hot or something like that. So I don't keep pens in my trunk. I just keep those in my notary bag. And I bring my notary bag in the house with me every day, except for, well, it's downstairs. So I would show you, but it's downstairs. Thank you, Brandon. Yep, now I got 20 likes. Woo, woo, 20 likes. One day I'm gonna have like 1,000 people on my live. One day. I gotta get to 10,000 subscribers though, y'all. Y'all gotta help me out. If you have not subscribed, help a sister out. I need to get to 10,000 subscribers. So that's my goal by my birthday. You see that in the corner there? I think there's a like button it's in my left or up corner. And I don't know, maybe if it's because I'm doing a live, I can see how many likes I have, but did you find it? Somebody tell Jessica how to like to the video. Get connected. How did you determine when to resign and have confidence in your notary income? Um, if you haven't watched my I Quit video, that's going to pretty much explain it to you. But I was working full time, so I started doing the notary work part time in October. And then, like, November, I started making more, like every month my income was going up. And then while I was at work, my regular job, I was like, I'm missing signings like this. So I kind of kept track of all the signings that I was missing during the day that I couldn't take. And after, I'm like, after researching, I'm like, if I was able to take all these signings, I would have half of my day back. I would probably either make the same as what I'm making or more. Um, I wouldn't have to ask for vacation time. Like, it was like, okay. So I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, well, think about it. And I was like, okay. And then when my boss kind of pissed me off, that's when I was like, okay, deuces. Like, I was like, I am out of there. Like, I quit the day he pissed me off is the day I quit. March 1st, 2021. 3/1/21. I was out. Deuces. Like, seriously. And it was easier for me because I have a husband. He's always been consistent with work. I've never had to want for any, you know what I'm saying? Like he has my back, right? So if I decided I wanted to do this signing thing and I didn't make any money or the signings fail, I know that he could pay the mortgage, right? The car note, right? And I knew that I would be able to do something to keep us, to help keep us afloat. I mean, I do have an MBA, so I have several different things that I could do. I could have went back to work. Probably not that same job though, since I quit and didn't give them a 2 week notice. They probably won't have me back. So you may want to think about that when you're deciding whether you want to quit or not. Like go ahead and give your 2 week notice because you never know if you need to go back. Um, that's something that I would advise. But when you get a flow, sometimes, like Melanie Hope, God said go, honey. God said go. I was like, I was out. I was out. So it's not going to be the same for everybody because you have to consider when you're working a regular job, you have health insurance through that job, you have 401k through that job. When you leave, you're not going to have health insurance, unless you're paying, covered under your husband, your spouse, or whoever. Unless you're covered somewhere else, you have to consider the expenses. How much is it going to cost you for healthcare coverage for you as well as your family? What about with the healthcare, 401k, you're no longer investing in your retirement. How are you going to do that? Um, what was there was another healthcare, 401k, taxes, right? So when you become self-employed, you pay self-employment taxes, right? So instead of paying like a 7%, which your normal pay, you pay 14 or 15% in self-employment taxes. So you're taxed at a little bit higher rate. Good thing about being self-employed though is that you can write off a whole lot of stuff. So hopefully that'll help you out there. Let me see some of these comments here. How do you determine? Okay. Hope that answered your question. You're sharing such good. I had to. Darian, thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you. Like button is next to the share. Save right under the. Oh, okay. So, Jessica, oh, you got it. Thank you. All right. Press thumbs up. Okay. Jessica, how long do you think it would take to get going? I just started a week ago and I want to know on average how long will it take? Um When you say you just got going, so I need a little bit more information, right? So you said you started 1 week ago. The started mean you have your printer, you have your stamp, you have the right journal, you've already signed up for signing services. You're already a certified notary signing aid. Like you have everything done. You're just waiting to sign up for signing services to get started. Is that what you're talking about? Let me know, Jordan. To make money. That's right. Nobody gets into this business to not make money. But do you know you can really make money as a notary? If you haven't checked out my video of 8 plus streams of income as a notary public, watch that video. It's going to tell you several things that you can do to as a notary to make money. Okay, definitely do that. All right. So when you say yes, I need you to be so yes, you're just waiting to sign up for signing services. Have you signed up for signing services, Jordan? Actually, has anybody signed up for signing services and have not received any kind of messages or anything like that? Darium, I do have an accountant, but I use an accounting software called Notary Gadget. Hold on one second here. One moment here, guys. Sorry, I need to close some stuff. Why do they want me to do this and I already pay for that? I don't understand. But I use Notary Gadget. Notary Gadget helps me keep track of my mileage, my signings, my notarial acts, my all the signings that I have, my money. When so I put in there all of my signings. When I get paid, I mark them paid, but it'll show you how many invoices you have that are 30 days past due, 60 days past due. You can actually send an invoice to whoever's you are showing past due to, right from Notary Gadget. Another great thing with Notary Gadget is that you can print your profit and loss statement at the end of the year and you can give it to your accountant. So, like I said, I have an accountant. I took my iPad to his office to show him Notary Gadget, showed him how I was logging everything, how I was keeping track of everything, how I was labeling everything. And I asked him, was this okay for me to use, or did he prefer I use something like Quicken Books or QuickBooks or whatever you call it? And he said no, he wanted me to continue to use Notary Gadget. Um, but hold on. Notary Gadget. I'm not even typing. I'm like getting it and ain't even doing nothing. Notary. So here's my you say so. So if you decide to sign up with Notary Gadget, you can use this link. It's just notarygadget.com and you say so. That's my like affiliate link if you decide. And I'm not just telling you, to sign up for that just because will get a credit or 50 cents or something like that. I'm telling you because I use it every day, all day. Um, that's a great question. Jessica asked a really great question. Hold on one second here. Yeah, I'm gonna put some links for okay, so hold on. So this is for a journal. Like if you're not using something like that, you need that journal there. And then hold on. I'm gonna answer your question in 1 second. All right, so if you sign up for sign-in services and platforms, you will get notifications, but if you sign up for sign-in services, you're going to get more notifications. Um, sign in order. You'll get a bunch of text messages from them if they have assignments in your particular area. But for different sign-in services, not all sign-in services use SnapDocs or sign-in order. So it's just better to be signed up for the sign-in services as well as the platform. So that way you're getting, notifications from more than one or two different places. Does that make sense? And SnapDocs is free, so everybody should be signing up for SnapDocs and sign-in order. I guess well, I pay $2.99 a month so I can get the extra zip codes. I think you get 20 zip codes. It's $2.99 a month. I pay for that so I can have the extra zip codes. All right, let's see here. You mentioned being okay. I get SnapDocs alert, but never get a sign in. SnapDocs and sign in order. Let me just tell you a little secret about them. A lot of times, the title companies or that or sign in services that use those platforms, a lot of times they already have preferred notaries. If they have a preferred notary, what happens is because I did an interview for my sign in service with a particular company that I'll be working with, and they told me how it works. I can go in and set my preferred notaries for whatever areas that I'm in. And whenever an order comes out, those orders are going to go to my preferred notaries. It's going to give them, however long, of a time to actually pick the order. So I can say these are my top 3 or 4 or 5 people. After that, you can send me that person who accepted it. I'll look at their profile and see if I want to use them, right? So that's kind of how SnapDocs and signing order kind of work. Like with signature closers, I love them. If a signing comes through and I happen to be the first person to get it, I click on the link and it says you're assigned, like you get it instantly. With the signing order and SnapDocs, it's like a waiting game. And then once you accept the order, you don't know if you received it or not right away, but then they may send you the order after you've already accepted another order with another signing service, which that happened to me last week. And I had to tell them to unassign me because they were late responding, and I thought I didn't get it because they had sent it back out because I counter offered them, and so I thought they had sent it out again for a higher price, but then finally when nobody would take it, they went ahead and took my counter offer, but I had already accepted another sign-in at that time, so that's kinda how that works, okay? Alright. Did you also file for a tax ID? I do have an EIN number, because I registered as a business, so I'm You Say So Mobile Notary and Signing Service, right? But if you don't want to sign up for a LLC, you can work under your name. You're just gonna file your taxes, do a Schedule C when you do your regular taxes at the end of the year, and then just take all your 1099s. What's a 1099? Whenever you work for a signing service, if you make over $600, they have to send you a 1099 that shows all how much money you made for them. Now, if you don't get a 1099, you are still required to report that income to the IRS. Just because the sign-in service doesn't send you a 1099 does not mean you don't have to report. You have to report all income because the sign-in service is going to report it to the IRS. They may not send you that form, but they are going to report it, and then you just don't want to get in trouble with your taxes, okay? You're taking your application to Georgia. Georgia is funny because Georgia is an attorney state, which means that the attorneys make all the like I was told one attorney makes $650 for every closing that she does, but they want to pay us 85, $100 for a signing. Like, I'm doing the same thing this attorney doing. Like, she's got a notary stamp just like I do. Like, why she making 650 and I'm making 100? Like it don't make sense to me. But Georgia is an attorney state. There are jobs that you can get. It's kind of not as plentiful as if you were working in a state like that's not an attorney state, but you could still get work. Um, Look at your notary laws for the state of Georgia on your Secretary of State's website. Go to notary and just pull up all your notary laws. Yeah, I finally got me one of these candles. Hold on. One of these whew, one of these 20 something dollar candles from Bath and Body Works, but it was that thing is just too much. I don't know. That's my first one. I only paid $6 for it because it was on sale and then it was like half of what the half price. So that's the only reason why I bought it. All right, let me see what I missed here. How can we find out what notes or reviews they have on us? You won't be able to get that information. Yeah. Maybe you can ask, what it looks like. I don't know if they would tell you, but you can definitely ask. Yes, I've done 15 signings so far, but it's only been like 45 or $50. What are you doing? Jordan, what kind of signings are you doing for 45 and $50? I'm just very curious. I don't know how I missed that. Hmm. Jordan is in Vegas. Jordan's in Vegas. I know somebody else that's in Vegas too. Oh, okay. You already said it. All three of my orders have been see, I like signature closers. Oh, you know what, Jessica? Jessica, what I meant to tell you, whenever there's a sign-in and whenever something happens, you get a sign-in, you go to that signer's home and it doesn't close. when you call the sign-in service or when you email them to let them know that the signer didn't close, just, say, "Hey, guys, the signer didn't, close. Just let me know when it's ready to, close again. I love to be the notary on it." Signature Closes is really great with that. Anytime I have a loan that's, or a signing that ends up getting rescheduled, they give me first opportunity to get that sign-in when it's ready to close again. So you can always email them, and if you have that person still have that information, you can say, "Hey, is this ready to close again? Let me know when. I'll be happy to do it." So you may have another opportunity to get that sign in if that happens. Maryland is an attorney state, but one has never been present for any of them. It's only certain signings that call for an attorney. I mean, yeah, that's just like, Texas is not an attorney state, but what they call cash outs, which are home equity line of credits, is required that you be in an attorney's office or a title company or something like that, or in the parking lot of their office or something. That's just crazy. But all right, let's see here. I do have some direct clients. Actually, hopefully in January, starting in January, um, most of my stuff will hopefully be direct. Yeah, I do repost this live so you can come back and I'll repost it. Is it true that New York is no longer allowing mobile notaries? I want to take the course so bad, but I'm not. But not what? When did you hear that? And now you make me pull out the iPad. I mean my Mac. So you saying New York? Okay, hold on. I like to fish. I like to see it for myself here. Hold on. I really doubt that, but the best way to find that out, right, is go to New York Secretary of State and go to notaries, and they have their section. I could not see them. Now let me ask you this: do you mean signing agents, not mobile notaries? Because they're every state's going to need a notary, right? I mean, they're going to notary publics are going to be in every state. You're a state official, so I don't see them not allowing mobile notaries. But if you're talking about signing agents, like Georgia requires the attorney to either be on the phone, be present, or be the one that actually does it. All right, so for New York, their Ron expired June 24th, so they're no longer active. Notary publics can no longer perform notary services remotely. I see that. They have a whole laws, rules, and regulations. That's why I always say it's good to know your notary laws. Always go to Secretary of State website and just search. Um, Let me see. I'm putting in real estate. I don't I don't see anything, but I'm just breezing through. When you get a chance, go to like I did to your Secretary of State's website and just kind of go through your notary laws. I don't see that as well. Is it true that New York okay, so bad. Want to take the course so bad, but if not, I can't do it as a but if not, I can't why can't you do it as a part-time? It's good little money. I mean, Thank you for the great. I'm heading out to start my New Year's. Are you starting already? It's just Thursday. All right, Miss Mama G, you probably already gone. Bye. All right, Maryland is a no. Okay, I appreciate the information you're sharing. I live in Georgia. Can you tell me a little bit about your course coming up in January? Yeah. All right. So my journey ship 2022. Yeah. So for those who, oh, you know what? I'm going to be, did I tell you I'm doing a giveaway? I am doing a giveaway. Actually, I'm going to do two giveaways. But you have to be here to the end. So if you're here to the end, and I don't know how long we'll be on, but if you're here to the end, um, I am going to do a giveaway, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But let me tell you about this JourneyShip session. Um, it's not like some of the other courses that you may see. You go online, it's self study, like a self study thing. No, my JourneyShip session is a 5 week course. We do it every Wednesday night between 6 and 8 p.m. It is done on Zoom. So we are like, just like I'm talking to you now, we're on Zoom. However many people, whether it's 1, 2, 50, however many people show up for the session, um, and it's live. So like the first week, right? What is a sign-in agent? What is your role? I kind of go over like what the consequences are if you forget to do stuff. I talk about again who's all involved in the process, right? Because if you're out there and you don't know who's all involved, it's just easier for you to make mistakes because you're not thinking about the consequences and how and the effect that it's going to the effect that it's going to have on everybody. The main thing about my JourneyShip session is that 3 weeks are just straight documents, right? I have a refinance, a packet, I have a loan modification, a seller, a buyer package, and a home equity line of credit packet that you actually get, like you actually get in this training. And then I have a cheat sheet. Jessica and I did a session, and she actually has my cheat sheet, which she can't share with you. So do not email her and ask her because there's a confidentiality agreement that you sign that you will not share my stuff. But Jessica, put a little thing in there and just be honest. Just tell them how do you feel about that cheat sheet that you got. But you get a cheat sheet, right? And so this cheat sheet, what it does is it's in order for the refinance packet that I have. And so say first document is a settlement statement. My cheat sheet tells you what a settlement statement is. And then the next paragraph is my script. Hey guys, this is your settlement statement. It shows your loan amount, all your costs incurred that you incurred to get the loan. This is what you owe, or this is what you're getting back. Sign here as your name is listed below. So each one of those, every document that they have to sign in that packet is on that cheat sheet. And that is what's going to help you get familiar with the documents. You're going to have your script. You can change that script up to how you want to word it, right? So I may say, if you don't pay your late fee, if you don't pay by the 15th, you're gonna have a late fee. You may want to, make it a little bit more professional, right? Because me, when I'm at my signer's home, I go with the vibe. So, if I'm feeling like we have a great connection, I'm like, all right, guys, if you don't pay, you're gonna have a late fee. Here it is. All right, sign right here, all right. And that's kind of how I do my signings. But so yeah, when we go over the documents, I'm not presenting the documents. Like I go through the first two, and then everybody's presenting the documents. You're reading the script, um, you know, um, again, you're going through it. I'm not doing it for you. Like when you come on, you pay your money, you're gonna learn something because you're gonna actually present the documents to me. You get to ask questions. Um, it's usually an hour and a half, and then I stay over a little longer to ask questions that you may have about the content for that session. I never go forward until the next session. But it's a great course. A lot of people, come out of it, they're feeling more confident, they're ready um to do a sign-in. And then also with my journeyship session, you are able to call me when you get your first signing and say, "Hey, Michelle, I got my first signing. I got my documents. I'm nervous. Let's go over them." Like, okay, what do I do? And then we do a mock signing. Like, we go through every one of your documents, that you have, um, and so that you're familiar with it. So, I got a call today. I just ended my last mock sign. I mean, my last JourneyShip session. When it was Wednesday, yeah, and, I got a call today from one of the people in my JourneyShip session, and she said, "Michelle, you're giving away too much for too less. Like, your class is you're not charging enough." And I said, "You know what? I understand that, and I do think that I can charge a lot more for what I offer. The documents alone by themselves, um, is a great, I mean, it really is a great deal. My session's only $140. And for what you get, it's so worth it. But what I told her was that I'm trying to keep the course affordable, right? Because majority of my audience, right, are middle-aged women, right? We're ready to get out of these old jobs, these jobs that we've been stuck in for the last 15 years, and we're probably single moms who really don't have a lot of money but want to do something different, right? So that's why I'm keeping my prices um, a little lower. Probably after my first January 5th, after that session, the one that I have in March, I probably will go up a little bit on the actual price. But that 140, I'm telling you, it you get your money's worth. I promise you. Even having access to me, I mean, I ain't saying I'm all that, but I'm just saying, like, that's dope. Like, I don't know nobody else that's gonna allow you to call them. I think one person said you have to pay them like $200, or is there like a $200 and then you have access to them all the time or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, let me see what I missed, y'all. Did I answer your question as far as the journey ship session? You were asking about it. All right, where did I leave? Ow, where did I leave off with the questions? JC, why you retracting all these messages here? That happened to me. The signer didn't sign. They gave me 50% trip fee, which was 87. When it was rescheduled, I got the full signing. And that's good because 175, I don't even see that with signature closers. I need to find out what's going on. I need to call them is what I need to do. Jordan, thanks for watching my channel. So are you subscribed? Did everybody like my video? Did everybody like this? If you have not liked this session today, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I appreciate it very much. I really do. I ain't asking y'all for super chats and all that stuff, right? I be on people's channels and they be getting all kind of money. I'm like, wait, how do I do a super chat? Like, but I'm not asking for that. Thank you, your channel. Oh, thank you. Hey, Nad. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited that you're part of it. The journeyship does apply for all states because I don't teach you how to be a notary. That's not my job. My job is to teach you how to be a signing agent, how to present the documents, how to become more confident in presenting the documents to the signers. So that's my job. I'm telling you about being a signing agent. Now, I do go over some acknowledgments, some jurats, and I've had like several people in my session that just ended were one person wasn't even a notary yet, but she was like, "I'm doing this. I know I am, so I'm going to take this course," and she took it. So I'm not saying you have to be a notary and everything, but I teach. I go over the acknowledgments and the jurats. We have some training on that, but I'm not teaching you your notary laws. That's something you'll need to go into your Secretary of State's website and become familiar with those. But if you take my course and learn how to present the documents, that's where all the fear comes from. It's this. You get an email with with all these documents and you're panicked because you don't even know how to present these documents. You don't know what to say when you get all these documents here. I'm gonna help you with that. So if you sign up, I'm gonna help you with that. All right. Um, thank you for watching my channel. Support my channel by watching. So I definitely thank it. Anytime you watch a video, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate that. Hey, where you been, NYC Black Honey? I haven't seen you in forever. Have a blessed new year. You too. Too many typos. Newbie here. I was going to YouTube hybrid loan signings. Can you tell me what that is? I think. Wait a minute. I was going to go to YouTube hybrid loan signings. So hybrid loan signings is when they do a lot of the paperwork is done through the e-signature online prior to you getting there, and then you just have just a few documents, maybe 40 documents or something, that they need to go through and sign. So that's pretty much what a hybrid is. They've already signed the documents or they need to do so while you're there. That's it. Everyone that I've had, they've done this, they've already had it completed. Like there's a QR code that I have to scan, and it'll open up and show me if they completed their documents, required documents or not. I hope that answered your question. You live in Florida and speak Spanish. I work with a mortgage company for 2 years. For some reason, I'm afraid to start. What? You're bilingual. You live in Florida. Let me tell you, you live in Florida. You're bilingual. Money. Do you know, as a notary public, that you can officiate weddings? Do you know that that is a business all in itself? I can make $200 in 5 minutes doing a wedding. Because most people who call a notary to get married, my last folks was like, we don't want our family to know we're doing this for tax purposes. It's the end of the year. Like seriously, like people will pay you for 5 minutes. All they want to do is go over the oath, and you sign their paperwork, their marriage license, and then they give you your money, cash, or your card, however you want to get paid. Cash. Because I'll tell them cash. um, but being bilingual, that's a great thing too. Um, I would not do a bunch of Spanish sign-ins without additional fees. Only because to interpret, it takes longer, to do that. Right. So it's a special skill. I think you should get extra money. But if you're just getting started, start out, see how it works for you. If it's something you like and you start doing more bilingual, more Spanish sign-ins, I would definitely ask for more money. Don't be afraid, and NM, do it. Join my session. I'm telling you, you'll be good. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Hi, Michelle. I'm a notary from Florida. Just became one, and I'm interested in becoming a loan signing agent. Is there any other courses that I need to take for that? All right. So for in Florida to become a signing agent, I think there is a course, a 3-day course that you're required to take for the state. Now, once you become a notary in the state, there's all kind of courses, that loan signing courses that you can take, um, just based upon what it is that you want to learn. There's several of them. You can Google loan signing courses, and all of them will come up. I never took anybody's loan signing system or Notary Pro or Notary to know. I've never taken any of those. Like, I'm a go-getter. I learned the documents, and here I am, sharing that information with you guys. Fear comes from not knowing, and I can't wait to get in this class. Yes, I can't wait for you to get in this class either. That is so true. That's where my fear is coming in. I need to sign up. Thanks for always dropping gems. Oh, Brandon, you saw my I Quit video? That video kind of went viral, didn't it? That's where I got most of my subscribers from. Like, they were like, "You quit, girl." I feel you. I feel you. I'm ready to quit too. You're welcome. I was diagnosed currently going through chemo. Oh girl, you are healed. You are God is got you. You are healed. Where's my little where y'all getting these little emojis from? Oh look. Oh wait. You can pick a skin tone? That's for you. Oh. I'm praying for you. Lord bless her. I'm gonna say really tonight before I meditate, or maybe after I meditate. Oh, that's so sad. I hate to hear that. My dad had prostate, but he didn't die from it though. He lived a very long time after his diagnosis. So, Preston, you ready to sign up? You say so. So you say so LLC.com. That's my website, y'all. HTTP. If you decide to sign up, yes, Lisa, I have I call it, see my shirt? Wait, let me turn this down some. Can you see my journey ship? Journey Ship 2022. So this is from I made this tonight so I can for my class that's gonna start. I have a class that starts on January 5th, and it's a journey ship. I call it my journey ship session. And again, I just talk about what a signing agent is, what your responsibilities are, everybody that's involved in the process, and how you missing the signature can affect everything. We talk a little bit about marketing and how to market. But most of all, we straight do documents. Like the last 3 weeks, you get a set of refinance, home equity. Like you get a whole bunch of different loan packets and a cheat sheet. That cheat sheet is worth the $140 for the class itself. So I'm telling you that cheat sheet is everything. But yeah, so I don't call it a training session. I just call it a journey ship session because we're all on this journey together. Like I'm a signing agent. I'm going through the same things that you're going through. So that's why I call it my JourneyShip session. So you say so LLC.com is where you go to actually sign up. That's right. We plan for complete healing. Yes. I didn't get this, but I'm definitely signing up this. Okay, Lisa, sign up, sign up, sign up. All right. I'm interested in taking the class, but I live in Georgia. My last class, my first journey ship session, I had 3 people who live in Georgia in my journey ship session. One of them I keep in touch with like all the time, and she gets she gets work. She signed up for a sign-in service, so she gets, but she works a regular job and she's in school, so she can't do all the sign-ins for all the notifications that she get. But there are other things that you can do as a sign-in agent. Applications, modifications, debt settlement. Like there's a bunch of different things that you can get through the sign-in service that you're still able to do in Georgia, the attorney state. And then, if you get with an attorney, that attorney can allow you to actually do the sign-ins for them, or if if he doesn't have the opportunity to do it. So it's all about marketing, building relationships. This business is all about building relationships. Okay. All right. Yep. You sign up on the website. Yep, you sign up on the website. All right, so let me see. If no, sorry guys. Yeah, I got any question? Put your questions in there. What's the name? Okay. All right. So if you sign up today or send me an email, I do actually for the journey ship session, I do have payment arrangements. So I know on the website, if you go, it will tell you to pay in full if you register through the website. If you do want to just sign up for the journey ship session today, if you're on this live, I'm going to give you $20 off. So instead of it being 140, it would be 120. And if you want payment arrangements, you can PayPal me at you say so dot notary at gmail.com. You just have to make sure that every session that you make some sort of payment towards it. Wait, how do what am I doing here? Typing it in the wrong thing. All right. So, yeah, actually I have a t-shirt that says what I should have wore it tonight, but I'm promoting my JourneyShip session tonight. So, but I have shirts that say what God has for you is for you that I am going to be selling too. So if you want one, just, email me. You can email me and say, "Hey, I want one of those shirts," or I may want one of those shirts, tell me your size, and if you want a hoodie, like I'm putting mine on a hoodie. But like you can do t-shirts, crew necks, v-necks, whatever you want, I can do it. Oh, thank you. Michelle, I'm new to the notary world. I have no idea where to start. I just applied for my notary. You just applied for your notary commission? All right. So, I don't even know how. If you go to my videos, I know I have a bunch of videos, probably like 100 or something videos, but look for how to become a signing agent. Okay. I actually just did a video the other day. Matter of fact, it's the most frequently asked questions part 2 talks about how to become a signing agent. That is where that video is the one that you want to watch, because that's going to tell you, now that you're a notary, it's going to take you through your notary steps, and then it's going to tell you everything that you need to do to become a signing agent. Only thing it doesn't tell you to do is sign up for my course. All right. But congratulations. Being a notary is awesome. A lot of people look at us and they frown their nose because they think we only make $2. And that's not true. That's not true at all. All right. Yep, Brandon. I've actually made this evening. I had an order. I did this little onesie that says, you can't see it, "My godmother loves me." So I gotta ship this out. But yeah, I do I do my own t-shirts, mugs, my mask. I wear a mask that says I'm vaccinated. So yep, I do my own stuff, because you gotta, in this world right now, I need every dollar I can get, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I like supporting other businesses, but if it's something that I can do myself, I'm gonna try to go ahead and take care of that and do that. All right. My grand girl, oh my, she's getting so big. When I tell you, those legs are so fat. She's sitting up. She opened Christmas presents. I can't wait to I don't get to see her until January 22nd, because we're going on a girls trip. It's just me, her, and me, her, and the grand girl. We're gonna go on a girls trip. So I am so excited. Thank you so very much for asking. That was sweet. She is doing Nia was in my very first JourneyShip class. What did she say? Take the class, y'all. It's worth it. You'll learn a lot. Stop being afraid and jump out there and start. And Nia was actually the one I was talking about that lives in Georgia. I hope you didn't mind me telling them you live in Georgia. I was just talking about you. Um, and that I keep in touch with you or whatever, and that you do get signed. And so that would be great for you to maybe just give them a little, for Georgia anyway, how that would work. Yeah, what y'all think about this red lipstick? I usually don't really put on color, but put a little red on for y'all tonight. You can go to you can go to Most notary websites you can go to Amazon, you can go to Staple, Staples online. There's, you can to get your notary stamps done. All right. Thank you, Nia. Thank you so much for that. All right. So, Carlos, in the long run, investments into yourself is worth it. It is. Investing in yourself is so much work. It's so worth it, dear Em. I picked up my notary commission and did my oath. Oh, congratulations. So you're in Virginia, you ready to go. So don't be doing no free notarizations for your family, okay? This is a business. If they want something notarized, then charge them, okay? And make sure you get ID. When you become a notary, people are like, "Oh, you can notarize stuff?" Yeah, I can, but I ain't doing nothing dirty. Nothing if it's not legit, don't come my way. But they already know not to come to me to ask me to do nothing crazy. See, there's money to be made in Georgia, y'all. Ooh, ooh. God bless you. Your videos are great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where can we get stamps made? I already answered that one. Okay, thank you for the red lipstick. It's MAC. Actually, it's like a lip gloss. It's called Ruby Woo. MAC ain't paying me, so I ain't promoting any products on here. Thank you. All right. What else was I gonna say? Um, Notary stuff. Um, Nia, can you in the comments tell them what you think about the cheat sheet? Did you tell them how you felt about the cheat sheet? What your thoughts were? I didn't see. I'm gonna have to scroll back to the comments. So if you've done a mock signing with me or my JourneyShip session, you have access to that cheat sheet or you were given that cheat sheet. Tell me what you think about the cheat sheet. Like, did you think it was helpful? Did you think it was helpful? Nobody thought it was helpful. Yeah, everybody thinks that thing is helpful. When I give them that, they was like, "This is just what I needed. Why'd you wait till the third week to give me this?" All right. My session is 5 weeks. It's on Wednesday evenings from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's only an hour and a half. You got an hour and a half. All right. The cheat sheet really helps. You can refer to it when you have signings and just study. So when you go to your signing, you can use that. Okay, if you forget what the document is, right? You're like, oh, I got my cheat sheet. You can go, you can look at it while you're in your signing and, use that. All right. So Jessica said the cheat sheet is really good. I was nervous on what to say during my mock signing with Michelle, but the cheat sheet is written with exactly what to say. Yep. Boom. Most places say you can only have one notary stamp. Um, but then what happens when you drop it and it breaks or something, or you misplay, so read your notary laws. That's up to you if you want to get two or not. Yep, me and Nia did a mock signing too, and she was in the JourneyShip session. Like, hopefully, she'll get to move to a state that's not an attorney state. I'm excited about the possibilities. The possibilities. All right, what else y'all got here? What other questions? I'm always talking. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Actually, you know what? Put put some questions in the comments. I need some questions. I'm doing this series of frequently asked questions for new notaries and new signing agents. And so if you post your questions, then that'll help me have more questions to do videos on, right? So I'm trying to do a series. I'm trying to do a series, so of that. Are there specific states that are better than others for loan signings? I mean, there are different states that probably pay better, different areas that may pay better. From what I understand, California, right, is one of those places where they pay more. Maybe Florida. I don't know. Um, I'm sure there is, but I can't specifically tell you which ones, other than like California is one that's known to pay their signing agents pretty good. And here in Tennessee, we do okay, but it seems like we get a little lowball. But I mean, if you I mean, even if you were offered $75 to do a signing, it takes you it takes me 30 minutes to do a signing. Are you making 30 what's that? It's $75 an hour, right? But you're getting paid $75 to do it, but only takes you 30 minutes to do the signing. I mean, that's still not bad money. But because we know we can make 150 for that same thing, we feel like we're being lowballed. But at the end of the day, you still making $75 for 30 minutes of work. And even if it took you an hour, $75 for an hour, yes, you do have to, you know, think about your printer, your paper and stuff like that and your travel time. But even if you took out $20 for that, that's still $50 for 30 minutes of work, an hour of work, $50 an hour. Are you making that now on your job? Some maybe, but most of us are not doing that. We are not making that much money. All right. Where do you order your ink for your notary stamp? Amazon, my little refill thing. I order 200 plus refill ink on Amazon. It's purple because Tennessee was purple at one time. I think we can be anything but black or yellow now. So it was purple at one point. Let's see here. What made you get into signings? I got into signings because that's a great question too. But I got into it because somebody had came to the house and I was like, I want to do what she does because I love talking. I love the fact that I'm in and out, right? And so once I started doing it, I really discovered my love from well, I used to be a bus driver, like a city bus, like in Michigan. I drove the bus for like 7 years. And so I already knew I loved people and love talking like my passengers like as a bus driver, right? I was an attorney, a lawyer, security guard, a therapist, like your mama. I was like your best friend. I was like whoever you wanted me to be as the bus driver. When you sat in that front seat, you was going to talk to me, and whatever therapy you needed, I was going to give to you. And so that's kind of I'm not a desk job type of person, right? I like being out. And so the fact that I can go in, help them close this loan. They're excited. They're finally at the last piece, the last leg of, signing. People are getting money back, or they're just saving money on refinancing their home. Like they're happy, right? I get to go in, I get to meet new people, build new relationships, market, um, um, see the puppies. Like I really enjoy doing that. And so once I got a whiff of that, I was like, that's it. This is what I want to do for like the rest of my life, unless I hit the Powerball. And then I'll just own a signing service. And then I'm sorry. I'm just talking. Seriously. Um, what ways can one begin in the most cost-effective way? Um, your printer. You can start off with one of these. You don't have to have a dual tray printer. You can get you a single tray printer. I had this one for a long time before I got a dual tray. Um, Print your legal, print your letter, and just put them back in the order in which they're supposed to be. You'll know that because you'll have your PDF sorter that print out. It's going to tell you what order to put them back in. So you don't have to worry about getting a dual tray printer, right? That single tray printer is going to cost you 150, $170. The dual tray printer is going to be anywhere from 320 up, right? So if you want to save money in the beginning, go ahead and just get you that small printer like that with the scanner on top so that you can do your scan backs. Get you a pack of pens, get you a clipboard. You got your notary stamp, get your notary journal. If you don't already have a notary journal, I put a link in there. In here, if you just scroll back up, it's the Integrity Notary Journal. If you need a journal, that's going to be the one that you want to get. It's like 15 bucks at Amazon. Um, but don't go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff, right? So if you get started, buy you a couple reams of paper. For me, if I'm going to buy just a couple, because they may be $10 each, you can probably get a whole case of paper. So start with one case of letter, one case of legal paper, just to kind of get you started, to save money. You don't have to go out and, buy the fancy scanner to put in your car yet. Wait till you start making your money back, and then you can do that. Okay, that is what I would suggest for how can you determine your rates or fees? Most of the fees and rates are set by the sign-in service, but when you sign up for them, they're going to ask you what your fees are, and based on what you put is how you're going to receive sign-in. So if you go in and you put, I want $150 for every sign-in that I do, and the sign-in service in your area is only paying 80 bucks, you're probably not going to get a notification because you're too high. So I know it's hard to judge when you don't know, but like and of course we can't talk about fees because it's considered price fixing. However, you heard what I just said, right? As far as 80, 90 bucks versus 150, you put in 150, depending on where you are, you're not going to get any calls. So I wish I could go really more into depth on these fees. E&O insurance. The more insurance you have, the more chances of you getting a sign-in. I would not go less than 100,000. I would probably even start at 1,000,000 because 100,000, $1,000,000 policy is probably only $4, $5 difference a month than the 100,000, and you're totally covered. And then the higher your insurance is, um, the more open you are to getting to receiving different sign-ins. Like there's a company that won't take you if you have less than 500,000 in E&O insurance. So if you have $1,000,000, that opens you up to getting more sign-ins. I hope that makes sense. I am patient, Nia. How much is the average pay for remote? I don't do Ron yet, so I can't answer that, love. I'm sorry, Kwame. I don't know. It depends on where you live too. Because if you work with notarized, I think they pay you $5 per notarization, and until you get to a certain level, then they go up, they go up. So I'm not sure. Okay, Nat. That's good to know about the multiple. In California, they say you can only have one, but I don't live in California, so that's awesome. Jessica said, I was able to reach out to Michelle via text phone call when I had questions. Yep, with her phone. Yep, we did. We had a call. She can ask me any questions that you have when you have your first one. I do have affiliate links. Actually, I just put one in there. I'll when I post the video, yeah, when I repost it or whatever, I can put those links in there. But yeah, I do have Amazon affiliate links. Yep, I was a bus driver. The big 40-foot bus, city bus. When you was going to your girlfriend's house on the other side of town and you didn't have a car, so you had to get on the bus. Yeah, that was me. In Michigan, Detroit, West Side. The Epson 580 works great. It scans, it automatically scans. So if you have legal and letter size paper, you put it on auto, it's going to automatically detect the size paper so you don't have to put them out of order or anything like that. You can use it in the house as well as in your car. I love it. I don't know. I don't know that language. Is there a type of printer paper recommended? It does well, printer paper, right? Copy paper. But you want to make sure that your legal size and your letter size paper are the same color, the same brightness, okay? So you want to make sure that it's 92. See here? See where it says 92? You want to make sure that it's 92. All right. 94, I think, is really bright. If you make a mistake and get the wrong paper and you have legal and letter size paper and then they're both not the same color, that's going to be a problem. So make sure you get 92 copy paper. I order my paper from Staples because I have a Staples reward program. And so I get points. And I usually always get a bunch of money off, 15, 20, $30 off a case of paper. So, but when I order like 2 cases of letter and 1 case of legal, because that's just how much paper I actually go through. Um, with your tone, with your cartridges, your ink, when you finish with them, when you run out of toner completely, you can recycle 10 a month at Staples. They'll give you $2 per your cartridge or your toner cartridge, and they'll put that on your Staple reward. So then you can use that money, that $10 a month or however much, it's $2 per cartridge, and you can use that to re-up on your supplies too. You're welcome. Preston, thank you. Woo, woo. All right. I have the Epson. Yeah. Did you get it because of me? No, I'm just kidding. No, I love my little scanner. It actually in my front seat. It sits right. It's like my road dog. It's in my front seat right now. If I was on my cell phone, I would go to my car so you can see it. It's my jacket is covering it up because I went to the mall today and I didn't want nobody to see it. So I put my jacket over it. How do you get over being nervous about your first signing? I'm so afraid of messing up. What if I don't remember all the documents? Okay, great question. First of all, you're going to be nervous, right? Because it's your first time. Anything you do, your first time, you're going to be nervous. Remember, as a signing agent, a notary public in the role of a signing agent, your job is to witness them sign the documents. Your job is not to tell them all the details of this document, right? So, for instance, if you get there and you forget the document, right? Um, I'm trying to think of an example of one. Because some are simple, right? Your late fee addendum or, your late fee note, right? Well, you can just say, this is your late fee note. They know if they don't pay on time, they're going to have a late fee. Um, Say if it's a compliance agreement, right? And you don't know that, a compliance agreement says that if there's any typographical errors in any of these documents, that you'll comply in a timely fashion to get those corrected, right? So if you don't know how to say that, which my script will show you how to say that, but if you don't, just read the title. This is your compliance agreement. Sign and date as your name is listed below, a date with the 4-digit year, right? Next document. You don't know what a hold harmless is? Read the first sentence in the top in the thing. What's a hold harmless? This is regarding collection of taxes due, right? They're like, okay, I just want to sign, right? But that's why you need to learn the documents, right? So when you get your first set of loan documents, save them so that you can study them. Um, so if you're nervous, just read the title, browse through for keywords, right? If you're at a signing, You forgot what the document is. You don't have my cheat sheet to help you through. Browse through the document and just look for keywords, So for compliance agreements and correction agreements, right? You're looking for typographical errors, right? So there's 4 documents in a refi. They're all going to be compliance agreements. They all say if there's any errors on these documents, you'll comply in a timely fashion, or however many days they tell you on this piece of paper that you will comply to help get corrections made, right? So again, just look for little keywords. Late fee addendum. If you late, if you pay after the at 15, if you pay after when your payment is due, you can have a late fee. That's how I tell them. The application, right? It's just an application. This what you're signing right now is the application. The application is all the information that you gave them to get qualified for the loan. So again, once you get the set of documents in your hand and you become a little bit familiar, make it your own. You know, that's all I can tell you. Read the titles to them and tell them to sign. If they have questions, it's not your job to tell them what these documents really are, the in depth. Tell them to call the loan officer if they have questions. Tell them, hey, we can stop. You can call the loan officer. They can explain more in detail for you. That's probably what I should have told you the first time instead of going into that long, drawn out little story there. But yeah, tell them to call the loan officer. If they start asking questions, let me tell you, when I go in, this is what I do. I go in, hey guys, before you get comfortable, may I have your ID? They give me their ID. They sit down. I say, hey guys, in these documents are some affidavits where you'll have to swear or affirm penalties of perjury that the information that you're going to provide today is true. The information in the documents are to the best of your knowledge true, and that you abide by the terms. They say yes. I'm like, okay, you guys will be under oath for the rest of the signing. Sign my journal. I give them my notary journal. They sign their name, their address, and they initial that they took the oath. So then they're under oath for the whole thing. So while they're doing that, I'm filling out the Patriot Act form because I got their 2 forms of ID. I've saw them. Now what I do is when I get my journal back, I look at the ID. I make sure the ID matches, the signatures match on the ID, because sometimes they do some funny business. So that's the first check. Okay. So then once I put the Patriot Act form back, I put my journal up, and I say, all right, guys, just want to give you my disclaimer. I am the notary here to witness you sign these wonderful documents. If you have any questions at any time, we can stop and call your loan officer, but I can't answer any of your specific questions. I can tell you the what's, but not the whys. That's my script. That's exactly every time I have a signing, that's exactly what I do. So if you recorded that, use it because it works. And then if you tell them that in advance, they're not going to ask you a whole lot of questions. Okay. All right. Whew, that was long. Sonia Martin. All right. So your commission should be there. And while you're waiting on your commission, it's a great thing that you're on this live. Watch videos, all different kind of videos, mock signing videos, and not just mine. Watch other people's videos as well, because you're going to learn something from everybody. You're going to learn what to do, what not to do. Another thing, when you do have some loan documents, or if you have your own refinance documents, or you just bought a home, practice, record yourself going over those documents. And then that way you can say, okay, this is how I presented it, but I don't like how I said this. Maybe I should say that. That's going to help you too. And that's one thing I do teach too, is that you want to make sure that you do that. How do you get the scanner to scan to your computer? It's Bluetooth. Well, no, it's Wi-Fi. Yeah, so it connects to Wi-Fi. And I just save I scan it and I just save the file, and it's saved into my documents, and then I can email it from there. Oh, you did? When I took it out my car and I did that mini tutorial. Yay! Thank you. That's where I got that $2 from Amazon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jessica, have a great dinner. All right. Last year I had a loan modification and had a loan signer come to sign the documents. I believe she was fairly new. I had to have a witness sign, so I called my mom and had her come over. And loan modification, that should have taken you 15 minutes to actually to do. And depending on where you live, you will require that it is required to have a witness depending on where you actually live. All right, that's exactly how I started. I'm not a licensed attorney, and I let them know that we can get their loan. Obviously, yep, that's exactly what I. Yeah, does every state now? The documents may not be they may not be formatted the same, but there's always going to be a deed. There's always going to be a note. There's always going to be a compliance agreement. Probably all four. There's probably going to be well, there's always going to be a signature name, affidavit. There's going to be a Patriot Act form. It may not be a Patriot Act form, and it may just be like an ID verification form, but you're always going to have that. So a lot of the documents are going to be very similar. They're going to be probably worded the same, but maybe formatted a little bit differently. And then some title companies have extra documents. Some title companies have less documents. So um, you once you get on, you'll see what I'm talking about. The Epson, excuse me, the Epson printer can scan. You can put 100 pages in there. It'll scan 100 at a time. If you're scanning big files like that, you want to make sure that you have it on the lowest, like the 200 DPI, because if you try to scan it with a higher exposure or whatever, it's going to make the file really big, and you're going to have to like save it like in 4 different files to upload. And title companies do not like that. All right. um, I have um I was gonna do a giveaway. So if you are a notary, let's see. Sorry, y'all. All right, so I am going to give away. Let's see. What am I going to give away? I have a notary journal. Let me show you what the journal looks like. All right, so I'm going to do a drawing for this, and then I'll include a set of pens and some of these little sticky things. So that'll be like one little set. So that's one drawing. Let me write that down. How am I going to pick though? Oh, how do I pick? Hmm. Okay. So it's 31 people here. I only got 43 likes. Come on. I know some people left. So if you are on here watching and you have not hit the like button, go ahead and do so now. So in order to win, you have to be one of my subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, don't put your name in to the little drawing here. How am I going to do that? How did I do it last time? Oh, I know. I put people's names in. All right. So if you would like to participate in the drawing and you will be here for at least another 15 minutes, then I'll ask a question and whoever answers first wins. Ooh. Hmm. What's another way? I have 46 likes. I do. Um, okay. Y'all ready? But everybody's not a notary. Oh, you know what? I will I will ask a question of something that I have provided today. Let's see here. Hold on. Something that we talked about today. Hmm. I'm thinking, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, let's see here. Pick a number. Oh yeah. Well, you subscribed. Okay. All right. How many? Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna write my number down. We're gonna do the pick a number thing. And since it's 29 people on here, I'm gonna say pick a number between. I'm gonna make it a wide range number. If you know me at all, you know what number I'm picking, but most of you probably don't know me. And one of the things that I love and my favorite person in the whole, not the whole world, but my favorite person during football season. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, a number between um 5 and 75. First person that gets the right number between 5 and 75. And if nobody gets the correct number, I would do the closest to it. Fleming, is it Shaka? Fleming, you picked it. It's 12. Anybody know why number 12 is my favorite number? Think football. Uh. Nobody knows who's number 12. Brady, that's right. That's my team. I got me a jersey for a Bucks jersey for Christmas. All right. Now, I'm not gonna mess your name up, Miss Fleming. So you say you are subscribed? Okay. You got my email address. I need you to email me your I need you to email me your address. Complete address, like first name, last name, zip code, okay? I need you to send me that. You are the winner of the Integrity Notary Journal. All right. Now, I am going to give away a JourneyShip session. Do not put in or put a number if you are not available on Wednesday evening between 6 and 8 from January the 5th through February 3rd, okay? It is a 5-week training session. If you are interested in being part of my JourneyShip session that starts on Wednesday, January the 5th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Wednesdays, 6 to 8, 5 weeks. If you know that you are able to sit through that session, and if you already know you're not going to be there, you're going to miss the week, it's going to piss me off to give you this JourneyShip session and you're not there. So I'm going to ask you for my money if you missing weeks and I gave you something for free. Okay. So if you want to take the JourneyShip session or interested in taking, knowing that you can on Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for 5 weeks, okay? 5 sessions. It's only an hour and a half. Be present. If you would like to participate, let me write my number down first. Hold on. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm going to do, all right. I wrote my number down. All right. If you want to participate and you are a subscriber and you have hit like on this video, I need a number between 10 and 93. mm, 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 mm. That's right, don't play with my time, seriously, I would that's the one thing that'll tick me off. Somebody's so close. Uh, you can put another number in too, because nobody has it yet, so you can try a different number. I'll give you another 2 minutes. Another nope, nobody has it yet. Oh, there it is, Georgia. You got it. Yep, Georgia, you got it. It was 83. Oh, let me show you. 83. So Georgia was the first one to say 83. Okay. Georgia, you gonna show up. Ready to learn. I'm investing in you, woman. Oh, wait, are you a woman? I don't know. You could be a man. I don't know. You got to be careful now. People, I don't know. Georgia, yes. Super excited. All right. All right. Should I do one more? What you think? Should I do one more JourneyShip session? Why y'all still putting numbers? I'm not. Somebody already won. All right, so I am going to I'm going to do one more session. Oh, notary journal? Mm, no, I'm gonna do one more session. I'm I wanted to give away two sessions because I know it's hard out here for everybody. And some people have taken all these other different classes and they're still afraid to. So I feel like I just want to help somebody. So I'm going to do one more person. I'm going to do one more. All right. So, how many people we got? 27. All right. Mhm. That whole number thing is kind of fun. But now I got to pick a number. Mm. Okay. I got my number down. 1 through 40. Go. Yep, I want everybody to win. Nope. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Up, Darium, you got it. 7. My grandgirl is 7 months and she was born on the 7th. So I had to pick 7. So Darium, Darium, are you a subscriber? Are you going to show up? Are you going to be present, participate? Speak now or forever have me pissed at you. Darium M. Did you answer my question, Darium? Are you going to be present? Are you going to participate? Let me know if anyone drops off. So that is my two the journal. Who was that? Who got I can't pronounce her name. Let me see. Did you email me yet? You got my email address for all the winners. Go ahead and send me an email. All right. All right. Send me an email and I will, for the 2 people who won the JourneyShip sessions, thank you, congratulations. I really want your honest feedback. I want you to one thing I do require is that you after the session that you just do a video of your honest opinion on the JourneyShip session. I don't care how you felt about it. It could, if it's a bad, whatever your thought, like I want your honest opinion on the JourneyShip session. Okay. So I need a video. Um, you send me a video just telling, because I want to use that again, whether it's good or bad. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody learns different, So I think you're going to have a great time. I think you're going to learn something and you're going to enjoy it. So send me your emails. I'll send you over the confidentiality agreements and get you set up for the session. You'll get an email on Monday. Um, Everybody that's in the session will get an email on Monday. Kind of welcoming you to the session, what's to expect, and some pre-work stuff, videos that you'll need to watch. Okay. So I'm excited. Okay, Miss Fleming, I got you. I got you. Okay. All right. Now, in the event that you don't email me tonight about the JourneyShip sessions, then I am going to let's see, who did somebody else put who else had 7? Hold on. Darian. All right. So if I don't get a call from if I don't get an email from Darian, and who else won the Georgia, Miss Georgia. Georgia. So if I don't get an email from Georgia and Darian, then who had the other 7? Somebody had 7. Darian had 7, and then CJ Clark. So if they don't email me this evening, then CJ, you will automatically default to their spot. Okay. So if they don't email me before midnight tonight with their email address to get into the session, they will be disqualified. So CJ, go ahead and just send me your email address just in case. Okay. Send me your email address just in case. If you're still here. Well, it has been an hour and 57 minutes. Any last questions? This was fun. I like giving away stuff. I really do. Georgia Casas. Mhm. She said, "Girl, I'll take it." Oh yeah, 7 is the number of completion. Is a number of completion too. Yeah, we can't find your email, and we can find your email here. I'll give it to you again. You say so dot notary at gmail.com. Any other questions for me? I still got 3 minutes. So thank you for those who signed up for the session. I got a couple people that signed up. I'm excited. Thank you very much um, for that. I look forward to the session. I'm excited. All right, no last minute. You don't have to have your commission, but I don't teach you how to be a notary in my course. But I will teach you how to complete an acknowledgement and a jurat. Um, I would teach you what a signing agent is, and some of the consequences of making mistakes, who all involved in being a signing agent. I'm going to teach you about the documents, how to present them. You're going to get a cheat sheet that's worth $140 by itself. All right. So if you have questions, email me at the yousayso.notary. I do check my email. I do respond to my emails. So if you have a question and you don't want to post it here, just feel free to send me an email. If you need a payment arrangement, just email me and let me know. I can get that set up for you as well. Okay. If you emailed me via PayPal for the discounted rate, I will get you registered into the course. Okay. Just give me till tomorrow and I'll send you an email for sure on Monday. Okay. What else? New beginnings number. Oh, it's 8 new beginnings? Or what am I missing? Jacqueline, you're very welcome. Thank you for watching. I passed the exam, but I've been waiting for my letter from the state. All right, Chan, while you're waiting for your letter, start studying, learn how to be a notary, learn your notary laws, print them from the Secretary of State's website, put them in a binder, learn your laws. That's my main thing is like a lot of people get into this. They become a notary just to become a signing agent and they don't know how to be a notary. Learn the laws. Learn how to check ID. If it's a minor, how do you check their ID? Can you even use their ID? Do you have to have a parent um, present? If a person doesn't have an ID, what's another way that you can ID them? Is it a credible witness? Is it allowed in your state? Do you need one? Do you need two? Right? All of that's going to be in your notary, your state laws. Okay, so go to your Secretary of State section, Secretary of State, and just type in notary and just print out all the laws and make sure you print out the amendments. Okay, amendments to those laws are just the updates. Okay, so make sure you print them out. You can buy the journal, the primer, the notary primer from the National Notary Association, but it's better to have the laws that are updated on your National Notary, on your Secretary of State's website. Okay, all right. I appreciate all you guys sticking around. I know it's still 22 of you. I really appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. Do you think it's a good idea to market and promote prior to joining the business full time? Um, Only thing about marketing before you join the business full time is that what if somebody calls you and say, "Hey, I have an opportunity for you," and then you're not ready. I'm not going to say don't market. Definitely prepare, get all your stuff together, work on your profile. Because you're going to need a marketing profile. You're going to need your regular profile for your signing services and the platforms that you're going to sign up. So you start working on all of that so that you'll have it ready. Put all your credentials in a folder. So when you go market to title companies, you'll have all your information. I keep one of those folders in my notary bag. You never know who you're going to do a signing for. You may go to somebody's house and they say, "Oh, I own a title company. You were really great." Awesome. Great. If you ever need me, always have your business cards, right? If you have any questions, if you need my service, here's my card. Oh, you own a title company. That's great. I would love to partner with you when you need a notary. Here's my credentials, right? Because in that folder, you're going to have your notary commission, your bond, your background check, your W-9. You're going to have all that information already in that folder. You never know who you're going to work. Don't cheat and shortchange people um because and don't cut corners. Don't not sign and stamp at the table because you're doing signings for people you don't know. Judges, lawyers, notaries, you know people who do closings. Everybody refinances. I don't care what job or career that you have. People refinance their homes. They buy homes, they sell homes. So never cheat, shortchange. Do everything you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Do not sign and stamp documents before you get to the signing, and don't sign them after you leave. Sign them at the table, okay? I hope that helps. But if you're in my session, you'll hear some more of that stuff. All right. Thank you, Carlos. All right. So you know what, Kwame, I am going to put my cheat sheet. I think I am going to do that because I think it'll be a great opportunity for both of us. I think it'll help me um get my shredder and some other things that I need, right? So it'll help me financially and it's really going to help you guys. So I think that I am going to put my cheat sheet for sale. I'll do a post on YouTube when I rearrange it because right now I have it in the order for the refinance, but I will rearrange it in alphabetical order. Um and I will put that available for sale. So yes, if you want that cheat sheet, if that's something you're interested in possibly purchasing, just shoot me an email and just say, you can just title it subject line cheat sheet, and then your name, and then I'll email you when it's ready and see if you're interested. Okay. I subscribed already and we'll send an email shortly. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. You're welcome, Miss Fleming. First time subscriber watching you from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. Do you know I'm from Detroit? West side, west side. No, I am from Detroit. Went to Cody, graduated from Berkeley. Michelle, you are going to do your taxes for, oh, I have an accountant who's gonna do my taxes. So I did my own last year, but I'm not doing that again. He may have to redo he may have to redo my taxes from last year. Poor thing. Mm-mm-mm. What else? TurboTax, I mean, it did do the Schedule C. It looks like everything was like it's supposed to be, but because I have multiple streams of income this year, along with our personal taxes, I just felt it necessary for me to go to my accountant and let him go ahead and do my taxes, so that way I'm paying the right amount of taxes, because I got a lot of money sitting in my savings account that I have to pay for taxes. It's a lot. When you're self-employed, you work for yourself, you pay more taxes because you don't realize when you work for somebody else, they're paying that other 7.5% of your taxes. You don't have to worry about paying some of the other stuff when you're working for somebody else. But when you work for yourself, you're responsible for all those taxes. But it's great to have all your tax write-offs. So anything that you do with training, supplies, expenses, everything like that, just make sure you save your receipts and make sure you're putting it on an Excel spreadsheet if you don't use a software like Notary Gadget or QuickBooks. Okay, make sure you're keeping track of that. Let me see if I got your email. Let me see if I got your email before I go. Before Georgia, Georgia, it's Darian. Okay, so I think I got everybody. Oh, I'm excited. Georgia. Wait, Darian, where are you? What state are you in? Oh, okay. You are where? Darium and Georgia. What states are you in? Okay. I'm gonna get my cheat sheet together. And then I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna sell it for. Yes, this is a great question, y'all. 27 people that's still here. When you get paid, don't just cash your check and just spend it, okay? And do not first, if you're not a business, go ahead and set up a separate checking account. Have your all your money direct deposit into that checking account. When I say all your money from your sign-ins, your notary work, everything that you do. Have a checking account. All the big money goes there. When you get money transferred in, you transfer 25% of whatever you transfer. You take 25% of whatever you earn that month or week or whatever, and transfer that to your savings. The money that's sitting in your savings is what you're going to pay towards your taxes. That's going to be the best way to save um, your money for your taxes, as opposed to trying to rob Peter to pay Paul at the end of the year to pay your taxes or by April. Like me, I think I filed an extension this year, and I didn't file my taxes, I think, until like October. But I didn't end up owing because I got money back because of all my expenses and everything. So keep track of your expenses, your mileage, your notary stamps, everything that you do for your business. Keep every piece of paper, every pen you buy, all your, I'm telling you, keep track of that stuff. It adds up. I bought this desk back here to hold my paper and stuff like that. I'm writing that off because that's for office equipment. This is my office I use. I'm writing this office off, right? If I buy a tripod for this video, I'm writing it off because it's part of my business, right? Because I get paid from YouTube. So, anything that you do, any business that you have, make sure you keep your receipts because you can write all that stuff off on your taxes. Do I have any trainings for purchase? No, no, I haven't. I have a PDF file I'm considering, but it's pretty much about my JourneyShip session, so I don't want to give that out. Um, Darium, I did get your email, Georgia. Georgia's Texas. Did Darium leave? Where are you? What state? Oh, Virginia. Duh. Okay. Virginia and Texas. Okay. So for those who want to purchase a cheat sheet, you got my email address. It's in there. Here, let me copy it and paste it again. If you're interested in purchasing the cheat sheet, I have to come up with a fair amount. I'm thinking, oh shoot. I'm thinking for the people who email me on this, so my cheat sheet, this is probably going to be really cheap. All right. For you guys, mm, I really hate to do it for this much, but because I'm on a live and I like to for you guys to save money. If you're interested, I'm telling you it's worth it. It's going to be $25. If that's more than what you're willing to pay, I understand. You will have to sign first a confidentiality agreement before I send you um, the cheat sheet. But yeah, and then you can PayPal me at my you can PayPal me at my email address, or you can Cash App me at You Say So. Pretty simple here. Yep, I am a business, and that cheat sheet is everything. I'm gonna tell you that cheat sheet is everything. Naturally big hair. Hi, how do we purchase a cheat sheet? Late comment. All right, so you can send me an email. I mean, you can go to PayPal and just put in my email address, or you can send it Cash App via just You Say So. Everything I have is pretty much You Say So. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can send me some money through Cash App and buy me coffee. I love Dunkin' Donuts. So, all right. Any other questions? 28. I can't believe y'all still got 28 people here. Y'all trying to make me do another drawing, aren't y'all? Thank you, the Brandon Bruce. Is that a show? I'm gonna have to check you out. Let me write that down. The Brandon. I like to support other people too. So if you are in insurance, I mean, if you are a tax consultant or an accountant or something like that, and you want to maybe do an interview with me, and we can talk to other notaries about tax implications. Um, if you are somebody who sets up businesses, not like you just know one or two things, like you really do know what you're talking about. Shoot me an email. That we can probably partner and do a video or something. So, or live or something. Um, so anyway, I'm looking to kind of do some different things for 2022. And so that's what I want to do, is be able to bring more knowledge to the people who watch my channel, because I know how important it is. We want to save money, but we want to do what we want to do, but we want to make sure we're doing it right, right? We want to make sure our businesses are set up right. We're paying our taxes like quarterly, like we're supposed to if we're set up as a business. So if you have something that you think that would help, and you want to do like a interview or a live with me or whatever, just shoot me an email and let's talk about it. Okay. All right. Take 25% weekly towards taxes. Yep. 25% of whatever you get paid whenever they deposit. If they deposit $90, 25% of that. If they deposit $5, take 25% of that. If you notarize something for $10, 25% of that. Put that $2.50 in the bank. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. So this was my happy, let's get the hell out of, excuse my French, 2021, and let's step into 2022 rolling. For the people who won the drawings, congratulations. I can't wait to see you in 2022. I know that Alabama's playing tomorrow. Michigan's playing tomorrow, so I will be watching football all day. So I probably won't have a chance to get back on and do any lives. So happy New Year to you. I wish you a very, very great 2022. And I guess I'll see you on the other side of that. Do, do, do. All right, guys. Also, you can email me or leave in a comment before you leave what videos, if there's a specific topic that you want me to do a video on, you can comment now during the live or after the live if you want to just like leave a comment. I would love to know what kind of videos you guys want me to do. Okay. So I am getting tired. My throat sore. My lipstick. Mac ain't no joke. It's still on. It's on here too. All right, guys. I'm getting out of here. Did everybody like the video? Everybody hit like. Let me see how many more I'm gonna get. I only got 53 right now. I know half of y'all left and half of y'all came on. So anybody else didn't like? Happy New Year. Email sent. Big hair. Come on with it. You like come on with it. I know what you're talking about. All right. So since I got no more likes since I just asked, I think everybody that's on here has hit the like button. I'm gonna make sure Georgia, Darium, and Miss Fleming. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna check my subscriber list and make sure that you are subscribers. If you are not, you have forfeited your prize. All right, guys. Have a great night. And again, happy 2022 to you. Okay. All right. I'm logging off for real this time. I'm ending this stream. And I know, don't talk about me. I know. Okay, let me just say this last thing while y'all 20 people still here. I went and got my nails done. The girl did a crappy job. And look, I had to peel these two off. So I'm going to get my nails done. I may do that tomorrow before the game. Come on. So I can start the new year with new nails. All right. Bye.